What is going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the channel. I'm Sean Davis. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can for more great Lakers content and coverage. The Lakers make a decision today, and they are deciding to waive Shake Milton's $3 million contract, $3 million guaranteed contract. They needed to make this deal, to pull this deal off, to allow themselves to open up the roster spot and just a little bit of cap flexibility to complete the Marcus Smart deal. However, the Lakers still have to make another move so that way they can that way they can actually sign Marcus Smart. They're still a little short when it comes to money, so they have to complete something. I'm hopeful that is some semblance of a trade, potentially a 2-for-1. Maybe you are able to pull off a trade to take back less salary than you send out. So there are three options to open up a roster spot. The Lakers open up a roster spot by waiving Shake Milton and get a little bit more money below the first apron, but they have to do something else to clear the additional, I want to say it's $1.2 million needed to get to the $5.1 million that they need to be able to open up the actual cap space for Marcus Smart. So, three options. You can waive Jordan Goodwin. By waiving Jordan Goodwin, they would have the space to be able to just easily fill in for Marcus Smart. They can waive and shut someone else, or they can make a trade in which, like I said, they take back less salary than they send out. Those are the Lakers' three options right now. They, like I said, just waived Shake Milton as of, an hour at the time of this recording. But I wanted to also take a second here to kind of talk about the landscape of this Lakers team and kind of talk about the roster that the Lakers have. And I think that Doom and Gloom FC is a little bit too strong right now, because I think objectively, if you look at this current roster and you compare it to last season, I think this is a better team than last year that won 50 games. And we've somehow kind of fallen into this trap. I'm just going to say trap of looking at 50 wins and saying that that's like not a good season. There were only 5 teams in the Western Conference last year that won 50 games. There were only 4 teams in the East that won 50 games. So record-wise, we were on the 9 best regular season teams last season. And then you add on to the fact that you got more playoff rotation players this time around. Luka Doncic seems to be in the best shape of his life. Austin Reeves is coming off of a major breakout season, in my opinion at least, where Austin Reeves at his peak last season was pushing the boundaries of being an all-star caliber offensive player. Not a all-star caliber player in general, but I think in terms of simply offensive impact, the playmaking lead that Austin took last season, he's coming off his best year of his career. LeBron James, I don't care that he's 41 years old. He is still a top 12 player on the planet, and I feel like we need to talk about that more when we have the LeBron conversation. It's always, oh, he's 40. Yeah, he's 40, but he's also still one of the best players on the planet. Rui, I actually thought Rui did a really, really good job second half of last season. Specifically being one of my biggest pet peeves of Rui as a player has consistently been the fact that he is a low-volume three-point shooter. Cool, the efficiency's good, but you're a low-volume three-point shooter, so nobody really cares that you're a good three-point shooter when it's low volume. And then DeAndre Ayton, who, as I've already kind of detailed, at his floor is a starting caliber center and is easily the best center the Lakers have had not named Anthony Davis in the entire LeBron James tenure. And then you add in Marcus Smart, who I think is an upgrade over Gabe Vincent at the very least. And actually, Gabe Vincent is one of the guys I'm saying, look, can we throw this out there and see if we can get something? Now, I also see the value of having a second POA guy on the bench, which is fair. Jake LaRavia, I think, is solid off the bench. And I get it. Dorian Finney-Smith, good basketball player, right? And I get it. The fit, oh, so great. But by not bringing back Dorian Finney-Smith, the Lakers effectively were able to get they were effectively able to, by not paying Dorian Finney-Smith, get Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, and Marcus Smart. Now, you could argue Marcus Smart you would have gotten with the biannual anyway. But, like, you use that money effectively to fill in 3 voids on the roster. Again, the best big that the Lakers have had non-name AD in almost a decade. Like, that's what you were able to acquire by not paying Dorian Finney-Smith. So I get it. The Lakers haven't made this home run, this splash trade yet. I get that. Right. But I think that objectively, this team is in a much, much better shape than they were last season. And I was honestly kind of like pushing the brakes, not pushing the brakes, pumping the brakes a little bit on some of the title excitement, in my opinion, at least last season. Even when they were in that good stretch, I was like, yeah, some of this stuff is a little fluky. I mean, it's great, but, it's a little bit fluky. And the season ends how it ends. Right now, I'm in a better situation. I feel a lot better based off of. Also, you got to account for the fact that, look, Luka is recruiting these guys. Luka recruited Marcus Smart. He was a big, big part of the reason why the Lakers were able to ultimately land Marcus Smart. So, again, for all the doom and gloom on, Luka hasn't signed his extension yet. Oh, LeBron's 41. Oh, you lost Dorian Finney-Smith. This is the most optimism I think you can have as a Laker fan compared to last season. So, not all doom and gloom. I still need to break down eventually what Marcus Smart actually brings to the table. But I think keeping Jordan Goodwin around is something the Lakers need to try to consider and make waiving Jordan Goodwin almost like worst case scenario. This is our last option here, is waiving Jordan Goodwin. I think you make sure you get the Luka extension done as soon as you can. Not stressing it. I think it's going to happen. And then seeing what you can do on the trade market. And see what, if any, value does Gabe have? Does Dalton Knecht have? I'm starting to wonder how much value that the Lakers really, really have in Dalton Knecht on this team. And Maxi Kleber, like, do you even try to just waive Maxi Kleber? Is that an option that the Lakers can go to? I need to look into the cap a little bit more on that before I give a guaranteed answer. But you guys let me know in the comment section down below. I'm a little bit more optimistic than I think I'm seeing some Laker fans being right now. But you guys let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to break down exactly what Marcus Smart brings for this Lakers team and how his versatility might actually be a huge X factor for Lakers success next season. But make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe here to the channel. Follow me on X/Twitter at Sean_DAVI. And as always, go Lake Show. Catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Peace out.